Brendan Lowell, Kira said, owner and creator of OTP. That explained why Kira and Naomi were discussing the dating app. Does he want to hire us for an event? Mm-hmm. His wedding. Kira leaned her elbows on her desk. Lori's upstairs having kittens. Olivia frowned. Shouldn't Lori be thrilled? She would be, Naomi said, if he hadn't called her last minute. Oh. Shotgun wedding? She wrinkled her nose. Do people still call them that? I mean, do people even care? You're the one who grew up in BFE, Liv. You tell me. Kira snickered, sobering quickly. Sorry, it's really not funny. Brendan Lowell had plans to get married over on the Olympic Peninsula. The venue was all-inclusive. Event planner, catering, DJ, decorations, cake, the whole shebang offered in-house. Sounds great, right? Call it a hunch, but Olivia was going to go with no. Apparently, there was a fire at the venue yesterday. Extensive damage to the rental house and ceremony space. They've canceled all events through the end of the year. Kira grimaced. Lowell got a full refund on his deposit, obviously, but they're starting from scratch with 3 weeks until the big day. Guests have already booked flights, so they're pretty adamant about not changing the date. 3 weeks was less than ideal, but it was doable. With the right budget, Olivia could probably plan a wedding in half that time. Money talked, and it opened doors. Facts of life. Lori could pull it off. Lori could pull it off if she weren't already booked that day, Naomi said, brows rising. Hell, she'll still pull it off, even if it kills her. She's upstairs, trying to figure out how to break it to her other client that she's going to miss their big day. Lori's had me step in before. Kira's lips drew to the side. Yeah, except the other client? It's her daughter. Olivia's jaw dropped. Lori's going to skip her own daughter's wedding? Mm-hmm. Naomi pursed her lips. VIP. The Seattle Times is covering the Lowell wedding for the vows section, Kira explained. It could be huge for ECE. Lori doesn't want to miss out on that. And she didn't have to. I can do it. Kira and Naomi stared. What? I can. Olivia stood and smoothed down the front of her skirt. I'm going to go talk to Lori. This was her chance to prove herself. The break she had been waiting for, hoping for since she'd packed up her Subaru and left Enumclaw 8 months ago. A look passed between Kira and Naomi before Naomi dropped her eyes. Good luck. Despite her blustering, Olivia had a feeling she was going to need all the luck she could get. Emerald City Events was located out of a charming 2-story Craftsman in the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle. Lori's office encompassed most of the sprawling upstairs, the whole place extensively renovated and open concept. Lori's desk was visible from the top of the stairs, but she wasn't seated behind it. Instead, she stood in front of the window, forehead pressed to the rain-splattered glass, shoulders hunched. Usually, Lori was the pinnacle of calm, cool, collectedness, unflappable under pressure. For her, this was practically a breakdown. Olivia rapped her knuckles against the wall. Knock, knock. I heard there's a bit of a scheduling fiasco. Lori's spine straightened as she lifted her head, stepping away from the window. She turned and smiled, all teeth and faux brightness, her eyes hardly creasing at the corners. No fiasco. I trust you completely. Olivia's heart tripped over the next beat. Sasha will be in great hands on the day of her wedding. Sasha. Lori's daughter, Sasha. Olivia wasn't sure whether to take that as the world's highest compliment or greatest insult. Lori entrusting Olivia with